joining of the two paths and like 2 or 3 quests, and then the end of Realm Reborn.
Right. Oh, hopefully that is my... Yes. My package hath been shipped.
Oh.
So with my my goggles, because I'm an idiot, and I left my goggles on the pool deck, and apparently there's freaking jerk faces who keep stealing my goggles.
Why would
I don't know.
don't-
I have literally had about 7 pairs of goggles stolen now from the pool deck. And I will openly admit I do leave them on the pool deck or in the locker room. But instead of being considerate people and saying, "Oh, hey, here's someone's goggles. Let's drop them off in the lost and found goggle bin." People just go, "Oh, hey, new pair of goggles." Fucking put right there a swim bag. I'm just like, I swear it's the polo players. I swear.
Look,
Well,
no.
you know, this is what happens when you get rid of morals in society.
Oh, this is what happens when you have polo players in society.
Hey.
I stand on that hill. I will die on that hill.
Apparently, polo players have gone downhill in the years since I was in high school.
Nope, you were
Because-
just blind to it, Will.
I couldn't be blind to it. My brother was a polo player.
Yeah, so you don't know what goes on in the underbelly of the polo world, my friend. You can never know. First rule about Polo Club, you never talk about Polo Club.
Well, yeah, because they're just too enamored with their horses. Oh, wait. Wrong polo.
What was that? There was a Jeff Foxworthy bit where he's talking about Olympics in Georgia. They're like, "We had the Redneck Olympics in Georgia. We had to cancel the water polo event after the horses drowned."
Wow.
It's like, and they are not letting off any doves during the opening ceremonies without a couple people in the parking lot shooting at them with shotguns. Hey, Ed, I got one.
Yeah.
That's Redneck Olympics for you.
Yeah, that is a good bit. That is a very funny bit. They're like, "We use Aunt Edna's clothesline for the high jump event." Oh, man. Yes, I know I'm streaming. Shut up. All right. But I am pretty excited, so I'm getting my my new bicycle trainer tomorrow. I'm going to take the girls with me. And, what the? Oh. And take the girls with me, and oh shoot, that needs to be deleted before anyone sees there and mocks me for it. I love it when I accidentally post my stream on other channels and people are like, "The wrong part, huh?" Yeah, no crap, Sherlock. Oh man. But yeah. So tonight, I went with my family to a local holiday stroll.
Oh, yeah?
All Christmas themed before Thanksgiving.
That is so evil.
Because we can't do it in
reasons.
December. Heavens to Betsy. Heavens to Betsy, we do something in December for Christmas. Gotta be in
No.
November, folks. Because that's how we roll in our society full of idiots. So, yeah. But here's another really funny thing. So, I got into this program for free triathlon training workouts but unfortunately, I'm not really going to be able to do it because I don't have like $400 right now to throw down on a smartwatch and a heart rate monitor. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this thing. But as I was double checking, you know what? I don't have my Stream Deck again. Stream Deck's in the freaking car. You know what? Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I am going to run out.
You know, I mean, there is one good thing about your Stream Deck being in the car. Because the taqueria is in your garage.
Yeah. You do realize I never park my cars in the garage.
Look, if you're going to counter my bad jokes with logic and reason, we're not going to get anywhere.
I know, right? Okay, so for those of you that are actually in chat, we're gonna roll a minute ad while I run outside. While I run outside and get my Stream Deck. So I will be right back.
So I think I'm in 4.4 right now.
Is Farrell still here?
Hmm?
Farrell's not here. So, what are you doing?
Well, I just did the burn,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm in the Asm steps, so I think it's the part where the two leaders of the Aura express their love for each other in very humorous ways.
You mean try to kill each other?
Yes!
And little son?
Yes! I mean,
Still
okay,
a community favorite.
not that I've seen it yet with Kupo, but I'm assuming that that is the Shadowbringers version of Little Sun.
Nope.
Does it come close?
It's a dialogue choice.
Ah.
And you're getting close.
To Kupo?
No, just Kupo?
Kupo.
Yeah, just Kupo?
Kupo.
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 All right.
He's back. Stop
Kupo.
talking about spoilers.
An
No,
elephant just ran.
Actually, honestly, we were.
What? What the
We
heck
were
was
talking
that
about
sound,
spoilers.
operator?
It sounded like a Moogle singing opera.
It sounded
Yes.
like he had a birtation.
It was Moogle opera.
So basically, he was channeling Draco and Maria from Final Fantasy VI.
Oh, Maria.
As told by-
la, la, la. What? Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Oh, okay, because you just cut out for a sec when I changed my sources. I'm like, did I have a glitch or something?
Probably just a little bit of lag.
Yeah, just a little bit of lag, but I just saw elephant commit suicide. I saw an elephant jump from the high castle part. I'm like, well,
That is a beast tribe mount.
let me
I
let me
actually
head
have
over
that.
there and check the structural integrity of the cobble.
It's
All
fine.
right. It's fine.
That
Okay.
elephant can fly.
Okay. Wait,
It's
really?
Dumbo. Yes. But only in Heavensward, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers areas.
Right, of course.
No A Realm Reborn flight. Because A Realm Reborn was lame.
Yeah, Realm
Look.
Reborn sucks, even though all of you did it.
I technically skipped
Shut
it on
up.
Alma.
Your retort
Yeah,
was
I
not
was-
a nope, just no.
I
That
wasn't
that
gonna
shh,
do it.
shh. Preemptive shh. Sorry, Austin Powers moment there.
No, that's okay.
Shh.
But I
Shh.
think I
Shh.
do deserve one thing. One thing.
Juan thing. What Juan thing?
More eggnog.
All right, but why? Why?
Because apparently, as you pointed out, it's the Christmas season before Thanksgiving.
I know, but eggnog is just barf-inducing.
No.
Yes. Eggs go in pans to be fried, not in drinks.
He does make a good point.
I mean, they don't always go into pans to be fried. Sometimes they get scrambled. Sometimes they get poached. Sometimes they get,
You put an egg into the pan. Now, whether or not it is a freshly cracked egg into the pan or cracked into a bowl, whipped to the desired consistency, that which I always consume, my huevos, and then poured into a pan. It is in a pan. It is being cooked. The only other reason an egg should exist is to be put into a cake or bread. Or maybe to be basted onto a piece of chicken thrown into a deep fryer.
What if the egg is left alone to then be able to hatch and provide us with pollos?
Well, that's
what I
why.
named myself after.
Well, that's why the ones that we eat are all aborted chicken fetuses. We will consume mass quantities of aborted chicken fetuses. That is an actual quote, by the way.
From?
Coneheads.
We come from France.
Did you just say a niner? Okay. Skill speed or spell speed?
You're a
Spell speed?
mage. You use spell speed.
Okay.
Though you should never meld spell speed.
Right.
Unless you're a black mage.
Right.
Are you a black mage?
No, he is not.
Oh, honestly, if Alma is on white mage or red mage, or even blue mage, he's still a black mage.
Well, here's the thing, though. I do have the ability to cast Bio. That's a fart joke.
Yeah, and I think it actually is a spell on one of them.
Okay, no facepalm moments for the bad fart joke.
It didn't. It was so bad it didn't even register as a joke.
And I'm away from my keyboard right now, so you may not even be able to hear me.
No, we can hear you. So
I can hear you. Hey, quit walking towards the desk. The closer you get to the desk, the less we see of you, Tataru. That's a midget joke. Feast! We're gonna go get fat. Yes! My fat sound effect works. Hee It's like I have a fat alarm. Sigh. Sigh. It's like, I swear, do the Lalafell's knees simply not work?
who needs knees when you're that short?
What knees? They don't have knees.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, they just walk straight-legged.
You can't trust something that has no knees.
Well, my dog has no nose. Hey, Alex, how you doing? Raiding from the skies. Thank you for the raid. The unofficial raid, I guess. Whatever. How you doing, Alex? I take it you finished your stream off, yeah? And if you did, what were you playing tonight, my friend? Yeah. At her desk? You mean look for Tataru under her desk?
Why would she be under it?
Because she can't be at the desk because she's too short. That was another short joke.
No, it's just a Lalafell joke.
I have lots of short jokes. Ah, Skyward Sword. Yes, the only Zelda I have actually not completed on a main console system.
Skyward Sword. That was the Wii one, right?
Yeah. That one was on the Wii.
The second Wii one.
Yes, the second Wii one. The Wii one. Wii,
The Lalafell one?
No, that's the Mini-Me one.
No, there were no Lalafells involved.
Well, because he said the Wii one.
No, I said the Wii. Wait, where the frick is... Huh?
Revenant's Toll is in the other direction.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry. But how are you liking Skyward Sword? I will openly admit I attempted to play Skyward Sword twice. I just never could get into it. Either that or I just got like really distracted by other games and I just stopped playing it. Oi, Tiny! Where are you? Oh, she looks forlorn. Here, let me go crush her. Crush.
If only. If only.
Why the Tataru hate?
She's hiding something. She's hiding something, I tell you.
In what? She has no... Her pants are tiny. She has nothing to hide. She has nowhere to hide anything. I mean, maybe a piece of candy, an M&M or a Skittle. A singular. I mean, she's got pockets like most girl jeans.
Smaller even.
It's like
Most
my
girl
kids' jeans.
don't have pockets.
Exactly. And I'll also admit, I have fun watching swimming for triathletes videos and reading the comments from people that don't know what the crap they're talking about. It's pretty funny.
Well, swimming for a triathlon is different than regular swimming.
Well, it's more like most videos for swimming for triathletes assumes the triathlete does not have really a swimming background, because more often than not, triathletes come from running or cycling. Not as many come from swimming. Because obviously swimming's the smallest amount, and most swimmers hate running. Like, hate running. Because that's why they swim. So the thought of running a very long distance is just not fun. All right. So let us see. What is putting Tataru's knickers in a twist?
You said she
Classic
had Knickers
guilt
pudding?
complex.
Okay, one at a time.
Enoch.
Hello.
What up, everybody?
Tatara's guilt complex.
Drywalled
And,
ceiling.
And Little Son.
Little son.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Are you in Heaven's Ward yet, Farrell?
I
He
am
is not.
I am in 2.55. Ooh. That smirk.
You see what I'm talking about?
Debated. Why can't you handle the injured dude? Look at you, Mr. Beefy Boy. Can't you freaking handle it?
I do like his armor.
Yeah. Speaking of cool outfits, apparently in Daemon X Machina, they just released a Code Geass. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's 2 story quests.
I thought it was pronounced Gies.
I think it's geese. But
What's the spelling?
Geass. But anyway, so it's a mecha anime. And then they kind of put the mecha style from the anime into Daemon X Machina, and you can also get an outfit like the pilots from the anime, which made me happy because I thought that was a pretty good anime. But
I like the...
Oh, go ahead.
Because it's basically alt history, right?
Yes. Well, it's not really alt history because it's set in the future. It's kind of...
But America would... The United States of America, I don't think was ever established in their version of Earth.
I don't remember.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible world to live in.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was definitely. I mean, it was definitely like an alternate world timeline, obviously. But I don't remember that.
Because
I
if
don't
I
remember
remember
that at all.
correctly, I think it's like the British Empire is...
Yes. You know what? I think you're right. I think you're right. It's been at least 12 years since I watched that anime. I watched that one back in college. But yeah, that one is a more mature anime. They take on some pretty serious themes in that anime.
Yeah.
That is no Gundam. It ain't Gundam. Although I will admit I've only watched Gundam Wing. That's the only Gundam series I've seen from start to finish.
If you have Netflix, which I think you do,
Yes, I do.
Iron-Blooded Orphans is on Netflix now.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's 2 seasons long. I know I've watched at least the first season. I think I started the second season.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
then
right. I was
life
gonna-
happened.
Yeah. But there's another anime that I highly recommend. It's kind of a mecha anime, but it's not like gigantic robots. It's called Ride Back. They only made 1 season for it, but the concept is so dang cool. It's like you have these motorcycles that can morph into like bipedal segways. It's like the closest thing I can compare it to. But it takes place about this girl who's like a top ranked ballerina, but then she jacks her ankle and then she has to stop being a ballerina, and then she learns about these ride backs, and then she learns how to ride them and pretty much can do all of her ballerina moves on it. And then it gets into this whole, there's some ride back gangs, and she gets like caught up in this whole thing, and it's actually really good, but they only made 1 season, and I think there was enough left in the manga to actually do 2 seasons, but they never went back to it. But it was so good. Such a cool concept. Oh! He's pumped. That dude was pumped.
You know, I mean, this operator, I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, but like Hori Boulder is like Scions of the Seventh Dawn B team. They're the JV Scions,
Yeah.
right?
Something like that, anyways.
All right, we are gonna help the adventurer peoples.
Yay!
This is an interesting quest line.
Oh, hey. There's One Night in Amanpour.
Now that's the lost city of Amdapur.
Yeah, let's. I'm just gonna snag that right now since I'm here.
Oh. Yes. I believe I'm... Okay. I think I'm going to hold off on MSQ for at least a little while.
He doesn't run into any more dungeons or anything for a bit. Not till he gets into Heaven's Word.
Yeah.
So that is a optional dungeon, right?
Completely,
Okay.
at this point.
I mean,
There was once upon a time when it was a current for the expert roulette, but that was ages ago.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you're ever still curious about checking it out, we can go through it. But that's not as high on the priority list as other things. So.
Yeah, I'd rather at least get into Heavensward content.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, we could
Well,
always just
you're at
pull
the
that.
door.
Huh?
You're at the door.
I know.
All you have to do is just open the door.
Just tap
You
it
just
in.
open.
Just
No, all you have to do is walk
tap
through it.
Well, what if the doorknob is red?
It'll go faster.
Well, if
Nice
Home Alone taught
Warhammer
me
reference.
anything,
The what?
don't touch red doorknobs.
But
If
they
Home Alone taught me anything, you shouldn't touch. It's that you shouldn't touch red doorknobs.
but if it's red, that means it'll go faster, right?
I will openly admit the first thing that came to my mind when Nox said doorknob was that he farted and I should punch him.
Look, that's between you and Nock, because
You never played doorknob as kids? When one of you farted, you yelled
Yes.
doorknob and someone had to run and touch a doorknob before you beat the crap out of them?
no. Whenever someone farted when we were kids, we all just complained about the barking spiders.
You had a terrible childhood.
But yeah, so Nock, you did that too, huh?
I grew up in Utah. Yes, I agree.
Well, so did Nock.
Then he knows what I'm talking about.
No, I'm more on Farrell's side on this. We would punch each other in the arm until somebody went and touched the doorknob.
No, it was he who dealt it had to touch the doorknob. I do not appreciate these fly traps that are violent. Hi. So how are things in the world of Mr. Knock?
I think things are fine. I don't see why not.
Oh, okay. Just checking in.
Yeah, school's going all right. I'm progressing throughout Heaven's Ward. I caught a lot of Pokemon today.
Yeah, I think the reason I asked if Sword and Shield were a prequel was I think I don't know how, but I think I misread what you said. Because when you mentioned Oak, and when you mentioned Gary Oak, for some reason I read it as you wanted to beat Professor Oak as a kid. And I'm like, the only way he'd be able to fight Professor Oak as a kid is if it's a prequel.
I mean, that would be pretty awesome. It would have just been pretty awesome if they left in the actual Pokemon battle against Professor Oak in Red and Blue. They actually have in the files the stats for what Pokemon he would have had in a battle against him, and he was supposed to be the toughest opponent in that game.
Yeah, Alex, I totally hear you on the audio glitch issues, man. I went through a period of having so many issues with audio on my stream. It was like literally my #1 nemesis in terms of stream quality. And there were so many things I did to try and fix the problems. And it was just infuriating. I totally get it. Because I remember there used to be this click. Like this click every 20 seconds on about every 20 seconds without fail, there would be this click and click and click. And then finally I figured it out was because I was trying to use a software-based audio mixer to try and pull different things of audio and get them all unified in one thing. And it was actually that program that was causing the audio glitches. So it was like, oh, finally. And then I finally figured it out, and I've gone through so many audio overhauls. I swear I've done at least 4? 4 completely different audio setups in order to get audio correct for my stream. But yeah, it was just infuriating. Come at me, you. All right. But yeah, I think next year, though, once I purchase a couple other items for other things, I am actually going to save up my money, and I'm going to buy a new mic, and I'm going to buy a Go XLR Pro audio mixer, which is, I will openly admit, a vanity purchase. It's like, I don't need this item, but I want it so badly. Oh, no, I get that, man. The tutorial on Skyward Sword is just absolutely insane. It is almost only eclipsed by the tutorial area in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Is that because of the motion controller?
No,
Tutorial?
it's just long.
they literally explain you how to do everything in that game at least 2 times throughout the tutorial process through Skyward Sword.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I kind of soured on the Zelda series after. Which was the cell shaded one?
Wind Waker.
Wind
Yeah.
Waker, yeah.
I actually enjoyed Wind Waker, minus the whole sailing thing.
If by chance you have a Wii U, I would recommend picking up Wind Waker for it because they improved a lot of it in that one.
I have a Wii, a broken Wii.
That will
And
not
that
play
is
Wii
about
U
it.
games.
Yeah, it won't even play Wii games.
Pretty much the biggest improvement was that you can buy a sail like right from the get-go of the game that will make it so
Well-
the wind always blows in the direction you're going. It's
You
awesome.
had to win it at the auction.
I know. You
That's
pretty much
That's besides
right
the
as soon
point.
as you can go to sea, you wait until that time, you turn back around, and you go to the auction. That's at least within the first 2 hours of that game.
Yeah, it's before you actually need, like, it's as soon as you can actually have open exploration. It's just you have to have the rupees to be able to win the auction.
Yeah, my thing.
And
Oh, go ahead.
I think there was a little bit of randomness with the auction with regards to which item was being sold, if I remember correctly.
Maybe, or because that was like the first item that was on auction on my playthrough, and I got it for really cheap, like only 50 rupees.
Wow.
So I don't know if I just got really lucky there, or if they intentionally designed it that way so you could get it pretty easily.
It certainly wasn't something that was hard to get.
I am standing watch like a good person. No, I actually beat Wind Waker in 3 days.
Me too.
Yeah, I got it. So my first year at BYU, they gave us a rather nice stipend for because we had to stay at BYU during winter break for training. So they gave us like it was like $200 or something like that, and so I decided to spend half of it buying my buddy's GameCube that he didn't want anymore. He wanted to buy a second Xbox.
So, for me, the issue was, so it was right before Christmas, and we saw Wind Waker in GameStop, and I was like, we should just get this because they've got it and it's cheap. And so we picked it up. We took it home, and we got the game and a controller, but we didn't get a memory card.
Oh no!
And because we were playing it on the Wii, and we thought the Wii's internal memory would work as the memory card for the GameCube, but it didn't. So I had to beat it in one sitting. I pulled an all-nighter the first night, and then beat it early Christmas morning.
Wow. No, I had it. I rented it during reading days. This is back when Blockbuster was still around. I rented it during reading days, and reading days at college is where you have 2 full days of nothing but studying. No classes, no nothing. You're just supposed to study for your finals. And I pretty much had finals that semester in the bag. There was like not one class that I was really worried about, because this is before I started all my big engineering classes. So they were mostly just generals. And so like I just spent like all the time in my dorm room just playing it, and I would play until like 1:32 in the morning. And I lived in my own dorm room, and my buddy came in one night. He goes, "Pharaoh, you're still up?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Hey, I don't have workout in the morning. I don't have to study for my tests, so I have like absolutely zero obligations tomorrow." So I beat it in 3 days, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
See, the problem I had with Wind Waker, aside from not having a GameCube, is I just could not get past the art style.
I actually enjoyed the art style for one reason, and one main reason: the hammer.
The what?
The hammer.
Ah, yes.
The hammer was awesome in that game. It was like Warner Brothers cartoony-ish, and it was just awesome. All right.
I don't know. I seem to be one of the few oddballs that was not bugged by the art style.
Yeah, I was not bugged by the art style at all either. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a nice and different take on it. But by all means, I don't believe it was bad. I actually like the cel-shaded art style. I actually really like it.
You see,
Yeah, the game looked nice.
it didn't though.
It
Well,
did.
that is an opinion you are having, and it is the wrong opinion.
No.
Yes. Oh man.
For the story the game wanted to tell, that art style was the best.
Yes. But I am just really excited that Nintendo is deciding, and game companies are deciding, to port Wii games up to the Switch. I'm excited for
Wii
that.
U games, you mean?
Well, I mean they're doing Xenoblade Chronicles.
Wasn't that on the Wii U?
Xenoblade Chronicles X was on the Wii U.
It was originally a Wii game.
Yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles was on the Wii. Xenoblade Chronicles X was on the Wii U. And you bet your buttons I am getting Xenoblade Chronicles on the Switch. Because
Did it not use the motion controls, like, at all?
No.
Not really, no.
Okay,
they
that
did
would be why
not.
they're able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you could play the whole thing on the Pro Controller. No problems. No motion. There was, like, actually, there was 0 motion controls on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or the 3DS, like Alex said. Unfortunately, I feel bad for the guys who played it on the 3DS. They definitely played an inferior version. Just because the 3DS's capabilities weren't able to process as much as the Wii could. So, unfortunately, they took a hit in the graphics department. Which, by the way, that game looks actually really good with component cable. It does not look good if you upscale it with a HDMI converter.
Probably not.
Well, the HDMI converter does a pretty good job for a lot of the games. Like, it does a good job for the Mario games. It does a good job for the Last Story. It does a good job for that one. But I found that with Xenoblade Chronicles, it made everything more pixely, which was kind of weird, because it didn't do that with the other games.
Did it have a lot more details?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably why.
Xenoblade Chronicles, I believe, pushed the Wii to its max in terms of graphics and graphical capabilities, just because that game was... That world was huge.
Check the basement.
What the...
I just remember that the sniper chick had jiggle physics.
Yep, she did. And she was your only healer, which sucked. So that meant she had to be in your party at all times.
But then that means you have a sniper.
But she's your healer, which is weird.
Look, if you are in a situation where you need to snipe and heal at the same time, you screwed something up.
I know, but that's the way the game was done.
No, that's okay.
But I think there were supposed to be ways that you were to customize your gear with these special little stone dealios and actually make it to where you can do stuff. Alex, man, actually there are RPGs that could have more than 3 party members at a time. The Suikoden series, -4 because 4 sucks.
More than 3 party members at a time. You mean like Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6?
And 9.
Or 1 and 3.
But in Suikoden 1 and 2, you can have 6 party members at a time. Suikoden 3, you had 4.
Yeah, in Final Fantasy
I mean-
4 and 5 and 6, you had like up to 5 people in your party at once.
Possibly 2, but I'm not sure about that because I have not
2,
played it.
you had 3 fixed and 1 person that was constantly changing. It was annoying. Or was it 4? I think it was only 3 fixed.
Hello, Mr. Boredom.
Hi, Boredom.
I hope your life is not living up to your name.
Hey,
No, a boring life is a safe and happy life.
he just woke up. Give him a break.
I mean, too boring is not good. You need that
Come on, spit it out, buddy.
appropriate level of excitement. Not too much.
Do you have a
so the best Final Fantasies, Mr. Boredom.
you have a feather?
Yes.
Are you the duck with the feather in its cap, and he led the others with the quack quack quack?
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack,
no,
quack, quack.
But do you have any grapes?
You let the others with us.
You can tell which of us have children that watch Baby Bum all the effing time.
My dad sang that to me all the time growing up. I don't even know what you're talking about.
What? Lizzie watches Baby Bum, doesn't she?
No.
What?
She watches Frozen 24/7.
I could have sworn I heard her listen to Baby Bum the other day. Alright. We are going
Although
to...
I did come home today to find that they were watching 101 Dalmatians.
Aww.
So that was a nice change of pace.
Animated or live action?
The animated, the like
Okay,
90s one, or late 80s, whenever that came out.
Yeah, I think it was early 90s. Can
So
someone
the
get a
live
year for
action.
us? What, is that Middle Lenosha? Middle Lenosha. Let's watch Tataru suck at everything.
Not everything, just Arcanime.
Well, anything that actually is good and wholesome, according to Will.
She does alright as a minor.
I trust Carbuncle.
What, you've never had your carbuncle run away from you?
She is so chipper.
Exactly. You know she's up to something.
Drugs.
1 drugs, please. That is the ugliest freaking possum I've ever seen.
Okay, so So you asked for a year on 101 Dalmatians?
Yes.
1961.
Really?
Okay, that's
No.
old.
No, that cannot be 1961.
It was.
Okay, when that was the one we watched.
The live action one with the guy that played Mr. Fantastic in the first Fantastic Four movie was 1996. And so if you say the 90s 101 Dalmatians, that is the live action one.
Yeah, and the guy who was House.
Yes.
Oh, looks
You
like
Lori?
I think that person's doing the same exact quest I am.
Probably.
You bore witness to my everlasting shame. It's only a little shame. Just a little. She only has a room for a little bit of shame.
A real Arcanist would have just spammed ruin at the stupid thing.
And ruin its day. Something like that.
Don't make me summon Bahamut.
Which Bahamut's that one? Sorry. Machina
The
Bridge.
one that destroys you.
But we already destroyed it in Tiamat's name.
Bahama Eggy.
All right, I am apparently being interviewed to join the free company at this moment. And my beautiful visage is covering up.
That's
the,
okay.
Questions.
There's an interview process to join free companies.
I
Depends on the company.
guess?
It basically it's just a matter of making sure that they're not trolls and jerks.
Oh, there's no way Farrell can get in this one then.
They accepted me.
Yeah, you don't belong then either.
Yep.
They should kick you out.
I think you sent that to the wrong channel.
Yep, I sent it to the wrong channel.
Fortunately, you can just hit up on the arrow keys to get your chat messages back.
Yeah, something like that.
Good choice.
Yeah, also.
Good choice, Mr. Boredom.
Very good choice, Boredom. I really liked FF6.
A lot of people did.
Yep.
I mean, and the music they have going during that first initial scene as she's walking across the landscape with the Magitech armor. Oh, so good.
Was it 3 or 4 that you were a Dark Knight that turned into a Paladin?
That would be 4.
4? Yeah, that was my favorite just because it gave us the line Spoony Bard.
Yes.
All right, question number 1. Am I willing to sacrifice chickens?
Yes, I've got some you can sacrifice right now.
And he's
And
not
we can eat
joking. I'm kidding. He didn't ask if I wanted to sacrifice a chicken.
Well, I mean, the correct answer is yes, because once you sacrifice them, then you can cook them, and chicken. Mmm.
Yeah, I mean, come on. We have our jerkbird tacos for a reason.
Ex- yes.
Yes.
Wait, I thought the jerk birds were the peacocks.
It's any bird that's a jerk.
Is it
Especially the goose.
Yes. The ultimate jerk bird. You gotta watch out. He's got a knife.
Ooh, speaking of, did you ever do the additional to-do list?
I never completed it, if that's what you're asking.
Because I know that one of the things you got to do was you actually got to lock the scared boy into the garage with no such thing.
No, I didn't do
I-
that one, but I made him trip into a puddle.
I'm
And I did
kind
that.
of-
I did that on accident though, and that was pretty funny. Here, hold up. I'm gonna check out something real quick. Let's see here. Whoa, cripes! It's a lot of rules.
Did I forget about rules?
Let's see here. Okay, humor is permitted. Okay.
How about politics? Are you allowed to discuss politics?
That's going to be a no in 90% of FCs.
Well, I think it's more like forcing political discussion in FC stuffs.
People just don't like to talk about politics anymore.
Yeah, it's too tribal. That's what sucks about it. Let's see here. Wow. Man, they've really thought this whole rules thing through, didn't they? Holy crap.
Probably through a lot of trial and error.
Yep. So, you sure you're in good standing with this, thing, Will?
As far as I'm aware.
Up. 1 second. Oh, hold on. Let's get through this and I'll do a quick response. Oh, that was a cute little curtsy. Tataro's a tryhard. let's see here. Oh, Tataru, you don't have to ditch the getup.
She's a quitter.
Quitter. Go and do something smarter. Play FF6.
See, boredom, your comment makes no sense because playing FF6 is something smart.
Oh gosh. Well, apparently the person I'm chatting with is totally cool with the Frito Bandito Taqueria because he says that he might just quite possibly kind of sort of can be in the room right now.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right. Costa del Sol! By the way, Will, how'd you find this FC?
I'm trying to think how I found it.
I'm sorry, it looks like Tataru is wearing a training bra. I'm sorry. Oh. Something.
Did somebody throw something out of frustration with that joke?
No, it's actually my Wheelo. My Wheelo fell off my desk, or fell off of my thing.
Yay!
Yay! I'm in the thing. So this is a tin kind
Do
of
the
retro
thing.
toy. And it flew off. Okay, whatever. So, yay! All right. Let us be off. Ow. How did I lose all the hit points when I hopped in the water?
It's extremely shallow water.
Yeah, so? By the
so
way,
you don't swim in it.
by the way, Will.
Nice.
No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call.
You got buzzard.
Not a very good call.
What? How did I get buzzard?
For chat. You know what you did.
Yes, I do.
Hi. I waved at Paul.
Oh, I guess he got his Shinru dog then.
What the? Where am I even going?
I have no clue.
I don't. What?
Yeah.
Why are you
to
trying to
check
get
the
into the
car.
ladies' dressing room?
I am? Oh. Oh, there she is.
But he is the lady, so why would he not be allowed in there?
That's a good point. I suppose I should say.
This game is ruining my immersion.
I just suppose I should say more accurately. It's the dancers' dressing room.
Hey, don't duck down too far.
What is she trying to work on?
Clam or
being a
oyster of some
fisher-
kind.
Being
Harvesting
a fisherman?
pearls. Okay, over here. And she won a string of pearls. All I got was a necklace made of flowers from the trash can. She wanna make me pay for it. Guess a lion take another bath man. And the reckon's out.
Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch off Arcanist because I'm only a level 1 Arcanist. You know, I think there is a problem because throughout that fight there was a severe lack of healing, and I'm grouped with a white mage.
I casted Regen on you. What more do you want? And you went from a level Juan to a level Stupid. I can't make that up in a quarter of a second. And shut up. I don't want to hear about that fantastic spell I should always be using.
Benediction.
I know, shut up.
I didn't say it.
You can heal anything with benediction.
Yeah, and you can buy anything in this world with money. Wait, what?
No, you can't.
Everything has a price.
Yep.
And everybody's gonna pay?
They pay up sooner or later.
Really? No. Wow. Okay.
I
should
didn't.
buzzer all of you.
No, I did not. I did not. I don't know what freaking reference you're going for on that one, Will.
You see, I think I'm just gonna leave that one alone because if I mention it, you'll probably decide to buzzer me. Again.
Now I'm even more interested.
I know. Rule number 6, bro. Rule number 6. Now you have to. You can't back off on that one. Rule number 6, man. Everything is a challenge. You gotta do it. You gotta tell us.
The $1 Million Man?
Okay.
80s professional wrestling? Maybe mid to late 80s professional wrestling? Ted DiBiase?
Yeah, that was way before my time, bro.
I cannot be that much older than you. Come on.
You are like 7? I think. I think you're 7 years older than me. But I watched it. I watched wrestling like the Undertaker days.
Mine was Goldberg and Sting.
And it was like Undertaker, Ric Flair, Randy Macho Man Savage. I think Hulk Hogan was still around by that point.
Hulk Hogan was retired and becoming the joke of himself that he has now when I was paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Hulk Hogan is a completely different type of joke now.
All right, we about ready to feast until we all get...
Sit back and enjoy the show.
Not all of us will
Not
be
quite to the
lesser men
cutscene.
than how we are when we get to the feast.
Oh, Minfilia, don't be sad. Don't be sad. Why are you, like, sauntering toward me? Stop that.
Stop that.
Creepy.
Creepy.
I'm pretty sure she's a succubus in disguise.
No, that's Tataru.
Is there an evil you wouldn't accuse the Taro of?
Okay, no. In all seriousness, you know she's hiding something.
Mm-hmm. And you'll find out what she's hiding at the end of Shadowbringers.
Oh.
And in 5.1.
Gauntlet thrown.
And it's nothing evil.
Lies.
At least, if you don't mind working for the Scions.
I've said this once, and I'll say it again. I would much rather work for the Empire.
I did join the Empire today.
So did they just like send you a random invite or something?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it was the one that Will was in. Because then it goes, will you join the Empire? I was like, did Will make his own FC and finally call it the Empire? So I clicked on it, and then it showed Sith right next to my name. I'm just like, wait a minute. Something's not right here.
Don't accept random FC invites.
I mean,
That's how you get into Desu.
I just logged in, and Will and I were talking about it, and then I received a clan invite. I don't know. So yes, I became a Dark Sith Lord for about 5 minutes today. Officially. It was officially official. Everyone welcomed me, and they gave me dark, evil cookies.
And then you did the most appropriate thing by taking the cookies and leaving.
Yes. I stuffed my face. Oh my gosh. Hey, Knock, did you get that text with the SNL clip on it?
Maybe. I don't know.
I can't remember if you're on this.
Like, how long ago was this?
Yeah, you're on this one. It was at 9:16 your time.
That was way too long ago.
Yeah, SNL put out this parody of the Joker movie, and they made it about the Grouch. It's pretty.
As in Oscar the Grouch?
As in the origin story of one Oscar the Grouch. It is pretty gosh diggity dang good. However, language warning. They use harsh consonants in reference to female canines quite a bit. But they use that word quite a bit. But other than that, it is funny as all get out. It is very much so worth your time.
I guess I don't understand.
Let's see here. Okay, so now who are they talking about who just died?
Moonbreeder.
Oh. Okay, he's talking about Moonbreeder. Okay.
Oh no, he's talking about Wilred.
Wilred.
Minfilia was talking about Moonbreeder.
I think that was the dude's whose body you found.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Which is going to become important in the immediate future.
Yeah, sounds like we have a small splinter in the group.
Small.
Hmm.
Minuscule.
Infinitesimal.
All right.
Teeny tiny.
I get it. It's small. Shut up.
About the size of Tataru's training bra.
I'll just leave that one alone.
You could have just left that one unsaid.
Hey, I gotta laugh.
You'll always broad jokes will always get a giggle out of me. All right, let's see here. Speak to Minphilly on the Royal Promenade. All right, Royal Promenade. So, by the way, just to let you all know, on Monday morning, we are going to be starting up something new here in the Frito Bandito Taqueria. We are going to actually start distance training streams.
Boo!
Yay! You get to watch me ride in volcanoes and stuff on Zwift.
You see, I'm kind of curious to check it out just to see what it would look like. Because, like, are we going to see you as you are there in the taqueria on a bike?
Yes.
Or, like, do we see the, like, whatever virtual bike that is being ridden?
Yes.
It's like, my brain is... I mean, I'm probably trying to think of it as being more complicated than it actually is.
Okay, so here's the setup. I'll quickly explain the setup before I talk to Minfilia.
No. Have Joya go to dinner.
Okay, all right. I'll go eat and get...
Well, he's got the side quests first. Because nothing can ever be a direct route in Realm Reborn.
Of course not.
There's a slight detour in this, yes.
But it's a very important one and one they can't cut out.
Or the Feral can just go and do all the Manderville quests that are available right
No.
No, this is way more important than
It
My
would be
fate
better
has
if
been
they did.
decided on that one, Knock. I am not to do the Vanderbilt whatever quest until I have done the... Let's see here. The Adventurers Guild next.
Until he can meet Jim.
Okay, so anyway.
Yeah.
So, Adventurers Guild? Yeah. So the setup is I will be actually riding my bike with a webcam on. And I will be on my bike on the trainer, which is like a little machine I hook up to the back wheel of my bike. And then as I pedal on my bike, it will make the person in the virtual world go. And then the program I'm using will actually send feedback to the trainer, and it'll increase the resistance or decrease the resistance based upon the terrain that I am going in the virtual world. So if I go up
Yeah.
a really stupid high incline, you're going to see me suffer a lot.
Okay, now here's a stupid question for you.
Okay.
Is the trainer hooked up to just the back wheel,
Yes.
or is it hooked up to the back wheel and like your handlebars? So, like if you have to turn, you actually have to turn the handlebars.
Oh, no. No, think of a life cycle. You know, at a gym, your stationary bike.
A life cycle. So like you're born, you
No,
get older,
shut
become
up.
a teen.
No.
You said life cycle.
I heard life cycle.
Life Cycle is a brand of stationary bike. You've never heard of a Life Cycle?
No.
Oh my gosh. It's like one of the most popular brands of stationary, crappy stationary bikes.
We
Okay, yeah,
don't
but that's
we
like
care
talking,
about stationary bikes.
that's like talking, mentioning Speedo to a non-swimmer.
But everybody knows Speedo.
They don't
Yeah,
know
but
it's a brand.
Yeah, non-swimmers think you say Speedo to a non-swimmer, and they think of very revealing and attractive.
Swimwear
Yes.
that only
I don't know, some
Europeans
people
wear on
might find
beaches.
it attractive.
I know.
Europeans are weird.
Yes, they are.
I can say that because Americans outnumber Europeans by like a factor of 3.
Let's see here.
There's like 50 million Europeans, 300 of us, 300 million of us.
Okay, I am to await her arrival. Over here. But yeah, so no. I'm only riding stationary. I am not turning my
Okay.
handlebars at all. No. So I mean, my character in the game will turn, and I don't know exactly how it all works just yet. But like, I can choose routes for my character, and I can say, hey, I want to do this hilly course. I want to do this straight course, or they even have it set up for like group rides and even like competition races where you can compete against other people around the globe and
in real time.
yeah, in real time, and you're all racing against each other, actually racing on bikes. So it'll be fun and interesting. I'll try and set up some races if I can figure out once I figure out how everything works. So
Oh yeah. Oh no, I figure at the very least Monday will be a very trial and error day.
oh dude, tell me about it. It's going to suck.
Okay, tell you about it. Okay, so here's basically what's going to happen.
Hey, shut
is
up.
you-
No.
That's not a good call. No,
What? You buzzard me again?
Yes.
not a very good call.
That was
I should-
a what rhetorical statement.
I should send the jerk birds after you.
Shut up, Amelia Bedelia.
Unleash the cougars!
Oh, hello. Hello, pointed stick boy.
They're called lancers.
He wants to kill things with a pointed stick.
It's what I do
No.
all the time when I'm not
No.
tinking the floor.
He wants to tank the floor. That's what he actually wants to do.
Oh, but he doesn't know how to defend himself from a banana. That's a Monty Python reference.
I mean, nobody in this game does except for the machinist.
Machinists know how to defend themselves from a banana? Or other pieces of fresh fruit?
They're the only class in this game that actually uses a gun.
That is true. That is absolutely true. You see, Knock gets it.
The gunbreakers kind of use a gun.
No.
It's the
not at all.
FFA gun sword, which, yeah.
Oh, she's saying her little prayers. Or is she looking for something? Oh, she is saying a little prayer. How cute.
My line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Oh. No te llores. No te llores. Por favor, no te llores. By the way, my oldest cried when she watched Inside Out the other night.
That is a movie I need to see at some point.
I have not seen. Well, my family watched it, but I did not watch it from start to finish because I had to go out and do swim lessons. But my wife texts me. She goes, "Yeah, Your daughter cried at the end of Inside Out, and I asked her what part, why she was crying, and then she cried even harder when she was trying to explain it to me. I'm like, oh, so cute. Well, and also, she is a pretty emotional 6-year-old, and I think she also was coming down with a little bit of a cold. Okay, who do I talk to? I talk to you. The Clouded Vial.
And then
Momodi.
there will be 2 quests remaining in A Realm Reborn after you complete this one.
Woohoo!
You can do it, Pharaoh! You can do it tonight. Barely.
Maybe, unless I get sidetracked as usual.
No,
get
it's
sidetracked.
solid cutscenes.
Okay. Go on then, go, go, go!
You needn't trouble yourself so. Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light. I am.
So, Will, do you hold the same despisement for Nanamo like you do Tataru?
No.
Okay.
Nanamo is love.
Just checking.
Specifically Raban's love.
Oh.
Given the age disparity, I'm inclined to think that he thinks of her more as a daughter than the other thing.
Is she really young?
Late teens, early 20s is where I
So-
think she's at.
So what? Basically, he wants to set her up with his son?
Everyone looks to be in high
Hmm.
spirits.
Oh, come on.
Maybe-
That cannot be the first time you thought of that.
Or maybe it's more like she's the daughter he never
With good
had.
cause.
Yeah.
A
Or the
common
daughter he
victory may
lost.
serve to
We don't know what
unite
happened,
even the most unlikely
when,
of allies. You've
during the,
brought us
the
one
Garlean
step
invasion of
closer to a
Alamigo.
united Eorzea.
True, but
Your
I've always gotten the
Majesty knows
impression
no
that
bounds
Raubon's
to
never really
proceedings.
been married or
Were it
had
not
any
for your
family.
efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have
Aside
become
from his
such a
son.
steadfast ally.
yes, his adopted son.
When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the alliance, we shall all reap the benefits. Military
Adopted
and
sons are
economic.
still sons, dang it.
Yeah, just making it clear he's
We are
adopted
on the cusp of a
because
new era of
Because we're
unity
trying to
and
base
prosperity.
whether or not Raubon has been married or
Territorial
not.
disputes are all that divide us now.
Mhm.
But I
And
have faith that
also,
we will
he
find an
adopted him
amicable solution in time.
when he was already practically
And
of
failing
age.
that, I'll have my trusty warrior of light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking
You
What?
can read the story of
She will be joining us
how
shortly.
they met
A matter at the quicksand required her
in
attention,
Tales from
but it did
the
not sound
Storm,
serious.
the Stormblood written side stories.
So are there like novels based on the lore of this?
There is the
not
lore book.
novels really, but there's on the website there's some extra stories.
And there's the Encyclopedia Eorzea.
Which is an encyclopedia.
Of lore.
Some of which may or may not have been retconned at this point.
Let's see here. Where's my closest crystal thingy?
Chamber of Rule.
No, to where I am. Oh, there you are.
Okay, Kafka.
Kafka.
Someone just did the Kafka laugh. Yep, that would be the one.
No, I was giggling because oh boy.
See?
Oh man. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to review these scenes in their entirety. All right, you know what? Let's do something real quick here. Let us we will
Do
run
the ad break.
Yeah, we'll run an ad break. I'm actually going to grab a Dr. Pepper and we will run these things, all right? Here we go.
Wow, that ad was shorter than his AFK. All right. I am back. All right, here we go. Cutscenes ahoy! You know what? I was thinking, what would you guys...
I hope your body is Reggie.
My body's Reggie, but I was going to say, what would you guys do if I said, let's cut it for tonight and take it up tomorrow night?
Still do the dungeon. I'm currently in Q4. And then go to bed afterwards.
Your guest has arrived.
You see, I'd have to smack you
Yeah.
because tomorrow night is Pokemon Shield.
Yeah. So that we wouldn't be able to get in Heaven's Word until at least
Pray,
Monday.
Come in and take your ease.
Now pay attention to the story.
Okay. I'm gonna turn you guys down just a little bit. And remember, the viewers can still hear you guys. I'm just turning you guys down.
Mm-hmm.
And what of the city proper?
It's not going to take very long for the important stuff to start happening.
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our
They
nation yet
waste
beats with
no
vigor.
time.
I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of her grace, but... Honored friends, tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Ooh. Alphanaut is tote serious.
Very well.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
Who's Anon? She doesn't know who Anon is.
Edomite.
Now murder them
you
all.
wished a word, Yu Hase?
He has murderous intent.
Does he now? Or does
we
he just
getting
have
drunk
criminal
together?
intent?
You may go. Your Grace.
That little Mog and Chocobo on her bed is just so cute.
You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. I intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence.
No,
But
she
I
wants
will
to
see
make her
them
wishes
suffer no
known
longer.
very
The
very
victory
publicly,
feast shall
very
provide
soon.
the stage on which I declare the dissolution
She's-
of the Sultanate.
You know, she wants to make it known. Just
Tis mine
small
intent
groups
that the ruling
first,
class of our golden city
before
should take its place
destroying
beside
the government.
common man in
Don't
a
worry,
fair
nobody
and
watches
equitable
my
republic.
stream anyway, right?
No more shall
Yeah.
this nation bow to the
All of
whims
you
a
people, none of you
privileged few.
exist.
Mm-hmm.
Yet that which I propose will entail the tearing
The
up of
few
the
second
city's
stream delays,
very
enough time to
foundations.
set it up.
And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand. You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
Do the thing! Oh,
I am
she's
truly
smiling.
grateful. More grateful than I can well express.
Oh.
Much of my dread for the coming days has been quieted.
Quieted indeed.
No! It's poisoned! No! No! No!
Breathe deep.
No! Oh my gosh, why?
Welcome to Heaven's Word.
Oh wait, it gets better.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a
No! You can't do this to the cute little one! No!
Oh, they did.
They did it.
Dude, no.
What? No. I mean,
No.
never. No. What? No.
No! Just kick him in the face right here, right now. Just kick him.
You're great.
Oh, shut up. No, you shut up, you little midget. You're the one who did this, and you freaking know it. Just
Yes.
kick a field goal. Just kick a field goal right now. Just send him straight out that door and flying.
Poison in her wine?
Oh, shut up.
You did this.
And this is why that vial was so important.
Spare us your denials. I see no other
See how the
suspects,
web
and the room has but the one
is spun.
entrance.
The feral
I
is
hereby accuse you of
not
regicide.
amused.
Men, arrest this viper.
Regicide? I've never heard that
Death
term
of a
before.
regent.
Oh.
Regicide, you killed the king,
Oh, okay.
or Sultana in this case. My first time hearing that was in Destiny 1, the final story campaign mission for the Taken King was
So,
called
barring a few
Regicide.
exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Oof.
Don't tase me, bro!
By the
And
way,
what
Will,
do
out
you
of
hope to
respect, I did
achieve
not
with
play
this
my dead
mutiny?
sound effect for the Sultana.
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Ah, yes, Yu Hase. Contemptible little punk.
I swear, we just need to set up a couple of football uprights and just start kicking field goals with these little midgets.
Not all of them.
Well, those two.
What is the meaning of this? Cut the crap! Just tell me what your freaking problem is!
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Yeah, no crap, Sherlock.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See. I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their
Yes,
assault.
the government
Needless to
of
say,
Ishgard is called the
presence
Holy
urgently
See.
required
Oh, okay.
These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
Kind of like how the Pope is called the Holy See.
A surprise attack.
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
Away, away, we must away. Ooh. Ooh.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor. Come, Lucia.
I think Kingy Boy is onto it. Oh. Don't drink the wine.
It was a very bad year.
It was a terrible year. No, seriously, with the instant I thought that was going to happen was when they focused on the cup. I'm just like, oh no. Oh no.
Whatever is going on in there?
Oh, we saw your reaction.
I need to go through and clip that and re-look at that.
The ever dutiful
You handle it
Knights.
better
I
than
must apologize,
some
but
others.
My dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps.
As in, I didn't start cursing up a storm, or
Thank
what?
Of the scions
You're
of the
about to
Seventh
see.
Dawn. You stand accused of committing
Accused.
actual espionage in service
I'll
to the
tell you who
Gallian
you
Empire.
handled it better than once you've seen how they
I'm pretty sure
handle it.
you don't have to
What
tell
are
them.
you talking about? If you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
I got a little drunk and kind of went
Under
Hitler on
interrogation,
everyone, you know.
No, no,
prisoner
he was
revealed
possessed.
your
As
involvement
simple
in
as that.
numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts.
What, ninjutsu?
You best come along with us.
Actually, yes, probably.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals.
I like that.
Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Well, I hope at least the prime rib was good. Humana.
This room's about to get very empty, very fast.
Happy Death Day to you.
You go too
Just
far,
kick him.
Lord Adeleji. By what right
Oh,
will you
yes,
march
you
armed
wait.
soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without her grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us now.
We just need a
Is that an
300
order, General?
Sparta kick.
Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies.
I am a personal
As
army.
for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant. I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthus. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, gods damn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
Cue
You
Muse.
insist you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
Well, two things can be true at once. She could have been assassinated, and Joya could have just been there.
Save your breath.
You know
We
not
need
the
to
depth
plead
of the
your case.
conspiracy.
You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity.
Hey, how do I make the chat window go away?
Bring in the prisoner.
Right-click one of the chat tabs and click Hide Window.
Ah, there you go. Thank you.
In the future, it should automatically hide itself, and as long as you don't hit Enter to bring it up.
Ow. Oh, man bun.
Ah, yes.
This
Filbert,
woman stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty
the horse son.
Nanamu
Man
Unama,
bun.
and the suspected accessories to the crime. All members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Oh, come on, man bun. We've been through stuff.
What a pity.
Yeah, remember that part where he
Who'd
was
have thought
saying
your
he'd
tale
rather
would
cut
end
off
like
his
this?
arm than betray a comrade?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Oh. Oh, my.
Yep, that would be the vial you found.
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your Confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield.
What, hot chicks?
Oh, yes. I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For
He's
years
talking
he
about the
strove
Echo.
toward all contact with
Right.
the outside world, and now
But
the Lord Commander
he's just
in St.
attributing
Knights treats you with the
false
familiarity
powers
of a
to it.
childhood friend. I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces. Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
He's evil.
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana. Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes.
Brother.
For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Who
His
poured
words
the
are like
wine?
ash.
Bar wench.
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Pobrecito.
What's the first rule about raising cattle?
Never
Never pick the bull. Not pick the bull. Pick on the bull. Never make the bull angry.
Plainly, the royalists can no longer be relied upon.
Never
to
name
keep
them
our
as the
nation
second
safe.
rule.
And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
It seems only right that you should bury your precious
Wait
Sultana.
for it.
And we will
Oof.
be glad to be rid of that
Punting
burden.
time!
Remember what I said? You
Oh
handled
yeah,
it
that
better than
is
some?
a
I'll
pissed
bet
off
you
bull.
will. You more than any man.
Operator, I'm gonna please just let him watch it.
Whatever do you mean?
Tackle him.
I mean, you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief. She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say her grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
Oof.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
Oof. That got a quad, yeah. Although he is looking a little demonic right now.
Farrell, meet Raubon.
Have you lost your
The
mind,
real
General?
Raubon.
It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
Well, he was an a-hole.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You get a disemboweling. You get a disemboweling. You all get disembowelings.
You're next, you stinking bastard!
Oh! 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 Oh, dang! Oh!
Seven hells!
Oh, that is right!
Admiral, we must leave.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah. Why is the camera still shaking? Someone might want to cauterize that. I'm kind of
More
a healer.
pressing matters.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
I was kind of berserked.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide. And arrest this traitor as well.
Man, things got, like, wicked serious, wicked quick here.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin. 'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
Oof.
You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls.
Oof.
And a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
Oof. Oof. Man Bun just demanded his man card.
Well, you'll see how that ends.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana? It was me.
Oof. Oof.
Someone give that guy a hand.
You die!
Knock. That's... no. Not funny.
Oh!
You know, all things aside, Man Bun's amputation, it was actually rather neat.
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand.
Cool, thank
Flee
you.
this place. Clear your names. Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
All right, stop nodding at each other and run. Good crap.
Ah, there you are.
Thancred, where have you been?
Stop yammering and run.
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers.
Playa.
When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
Things suck. Let's run.
'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
All right, someone's a little
Unless you
murder
plan
happy.
on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid
Can
our
you blame her?
cause.
No.
The Sultana's assassination was
I mean,
one
the
part of
brass
scheme.
blades are
We too were
thugs.
targets. And though we did not share Pornonimo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe has thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ulda.
Can't we just teleport like we've been doing the entire freaking
Happily,
game?
I believe I
No.
can provide one.
Oh.
Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Animo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel. It should lead outside the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
Wouldn't that be like a major crime scene? We need to go.
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself? I suppose I shall just have to join you.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papalimo!
Run.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
That's like perfect framing.
Mm-hmm.
Both Menphilia and the player character.
Minfilia, we cannot
It's almost like
linger.
they have a cinematographer working for them.
Yeah.
Did Menphilia have to let it linger? Did she have to? Did she have to? Did she have to let it linger? You're welcome, Will. You're welcome. Walking slow, 'cause my legs are short. I'm a midget in a corridor. Now I murder you too! Hooah! Oof. She has eyes.
You've done.
Yes.
Bat.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
I could do it. I could do it 9 times.
Nearing the end of my tether.
AoE attacks, guys. Come on, man.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Yay, plot armor. Hadouken!
Yeah, remember Final Fantasy IX?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reference, the whole Steiner sword magic deal.
I was
Right.
hoping you'd say that.
Hadouken!
Unfortunately, we can't do that.
No.
I know.
Sucks. That was the 100 megaton punch. Oh, that's a lamp. I thought that was a big old mug of ale.
No.
I never
Come
knew
on.
such a watercourse existed beneath Ul'dah.
Even the Thancred has a sense of propriety. You don't
The
drink while you're running
architecture
away.
is of Sylvine style,
Does
if
he?
I'm not mistaken. The
Yes.
ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means
At
of
least that
escape.
much of a sense.
This way!
Oh, for crap's sake.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret
Not so
as I
secret
hoped.
after all.
You two go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
But Thancred has the light.
What do you mean to do?
Beat the poop out of him. What do you think?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
All right, stop lingering. And also, Menphilia,
Leave us.
you don't have any combat experience, so run. Does Menphilia have combat experience?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She definitely seems more of the mastermind leadership type
What is the
and
plan,
not the
milady? Shall I take the dozen
front
on the left
lines
and you
type
the
at
dozen
all.
on the right?
She certainly
The
does
odds are
have
not
a
exactly
dagger
stacked in our favor.
or two.
right, but everyone's got some sort of
Numbers will
personal
count for
protection.
little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I can't
Unless you
say
live in the
relish
modern
for
age.
being in tune with you
Right.
for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Nice parry. Ah, he took an arrow to the knee.
No, to the thigh.
Yeah, but the joke is taking an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, but
But
this
he
isn't
didn't. He still
debilitating.
be an adventurer.
Yeah. If he took him to the knee, he'd have to retire.
Tis done.
So they didn't put it in the knee.
Ooh, sparklies.
Forgive me, Mitra.
Farewell, Ophelia.
My leg hurts.
All right, I've had enough tonight.
All right.
See you guys later.
Good night.
See ya, man.
Heidelin, she speaks to me.
Oh, wonderful opportunity right now.
No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
No!
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness.
So this is the whole storyline of Stormblood.
Tis the only way.
Kind of unraveling this whole conspiracy.
Stormblood. No.
Well, I'm just wondering because, I mean, obviously, this is a very
The conspiracy is completely unraveled by the time you get to Stormblood.
Oh. Holy shirtballs! How long is this cutscene?
You're about to the end of it.
Oh, okay.
But each expansion lasts for 2 years and has story patches every couple of months. So they handle all the conspiracy stuff from this cutscene and the 2.x patch quests within 3.0 and its patch quests.
What of the
So,
others?
Heavensward.
Oh, that's what I meant. Heavensward.
Damn that man! To
No,
let
I
him
meant
play me for a
is
fool.
Heavensward
I thought the Crystal Brave's mind
a
at the
good
very
chunk of
moment
it
I felt
is.
the blade
Okay.
at my back.
Yeah, because it goes Heavensward,
There will be
Stormblood,
ample
then
time for
Shadowbringers.
soul searching later.
Okay.
For now, we must put some moms between us and Uldar.
Well, would you look who it is? Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
Wonderful. Yes. We gotta go. We gotta go. My torch burns.
Dawdle, eh? All aboard.
I swear, if those dang Moogles come by,
Why would the Moogles come by?
well, they came by on the first carriage ride.
Oh. I haven't seen the Gridania opening before, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they came by during the opening for my quest line person.
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were.
Convenient.
And judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
Eh?
I had thought to look out for Alize, but it would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Yeah, off and on, you done did screwed it all up.
And who might you be, young sir?
A midget of no consequence. Whoa!
Pippin Terrapin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames.
Pippin?
I had been on the Alameda
He
front
is
the
of
past few months.
significant
An urgent communication brought me
consequence.
back to Uldar.
We have Pippin with
Scarce had my
us!
boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified.
Well, good for you.
The blame plainly lies with the monetarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that
Take
the name
advantage of it,
General
they caused
Alvin's
it.
lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate. Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Wow, kid's got stones.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation. But in the end,
Oh, quit being so emo.
'twas I who needed saving.
Cue dashboard confessional.
Welcome to the new Alphino.
Reminds me of Edge from Star Ocean 3 after he blows up Earth in the alternate reality. Does that mean I've crossed the threshold?
No.
Oh.
You still have to do all of the remainder of this quest and the next one, which is really just like another 5 to 10 minutes of talking and cutscene.
Okay. Oh, Fernand, my boy. Yay! What you found? All right, time to speak with my buddy Hotchafont. Hey, homie.
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The temple knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Uldar, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies.
Hooray!
You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such. All frivolity aside, any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Forton.
Hooray!
For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor. Agents of Uldar will find their every inquiry dismissed and their every request for entry rebuffed until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Well, good. Oh, Alfie.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions.
Oh?
'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
Oh. Okay, how long is this set of cutscenes?
I don't recall it being particularly long.
Okay. All right. We'll just. All right.
This quest, once completed, will end A Realm Reborn.
Oh.
Operator, this macro you gave me is faulty.
Which one?
The one for level 20 to 30.
What is wrong with it?
I run out of CP.
How much CP do you have?
197.
That's not enough. Have you eaten stone soup?
Yes.
Then you need to get better accessories.
Yay! She took the
Level
mask
20
off,
vendor
finally.
stuff will work.
I love it how they just nonchalantly be like, she lost it in a struggle.
Let's see. Yeah, level 18 vendor accessories. Especially if they're high quality.
Oh yeah, also, while you guys are talking about this stuff, I'm turning you guys down on chat. So, talk away. I just can't hear you very well.
I have almost 300 CP on a level 29 blacksmith.
Tis all my doing. I
Quit
believed
moping.
myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes. And look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves and even the Scions themselves as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve? Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every
Elfino
danger
certainly
and
needs his
difficulty?
time to mope.
That I could defeat the Empire
And if he
and the
doesn't get
Aesians
through it,
and
he
find
won't learn
homes for
anything.
every refugee? Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. It was all but a means to feed my own vanity. Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alfino.
So, Master Alfino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alfino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard. Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight. be it in the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefont.
Oh, Hoshfont.
'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
There you go, attaboy. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps and start walking. Woohoo!
Oh yes, the credit roll. That's why it takes forever.
Okay, dumb question. Could I just skip the credits?
Yes.
Okay. Amu Domine.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
That's not ominous. Why are you pissed? Ooh. Sir, a lot of crap just went down. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Goggle Boy! This area totally reminds me of Shadow of the Colossus. That shot reminded me of the first big castle that you enter. Oh. Hey, snack boy.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond
Sanctuary.
delusion, despair, death. Thou shalt find naught else here.
Can you speed up your speech just a little bit, buddy? Cadence is kind of annoying.
It adds to his character.
I know. Ugh. The heroes journeyed north.
Yeah, and if you were playing this at the time when this just came out, you had to wait like 3 or 4 months at least before Heaven's Word actually came out.
My left. Oh.
Farrell,
Dude.
I want to point something out to you.
What are you pointing out to me?
There was a point on stream several weeks ago where you said you wanted Beefy Boy's arms. You can have it. You can have one of them to keep. Double
Also,
buzzer!
If you pick that up, if you pick that quest up, I think it's going to play another cutscene.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Is that enough answer for you, buddy?
Just
Have
fill
I
the chat.
made my emotions clear on the matter?
Operator, can you back me up? Do you remember that when he said that on stream?
Nope, I don't think I was here for that.
Yes, I do remember that. Rule number 5. Just because you can't bring that up right now doesn't mean you should. And you did. So you got buzzard out of existence. And that is totally going to be clipped. Anyway, that... that's it for me tonight. It's late. It is late for me. I know it's like way later for you two, but it's pretty late for me.
Yeah. And Monday, you go into Heaven's Word, and you can start getting a lot of XP really quickly.
Hooray! All right. Well, everyone, that is it for me tonight. And we are officially out of a Realm Reborn. That was really hot and heavy right at the end there. I mean, it's like you couldn't have spaced that out a little bit instead of all of those annoying, stupid fetch quests. I mean, you couldn't have had a sequence of the player running through the castle and running through the sewers instead of just having a bunch of bogus BS filler nonsense.
Those cutscenes took a lot less time than actually having you run through it, for sure.
Well, no. What I mean is you take out a bunch of the really pointless bullcrap fetch quests that were in the lead up to this thing, and then actually flesh out that part with a little bit of action and actual gameplay.
Yeah, but if they had fleshed that part out, that part would take even longer, and that part takes a considerable amount of time as it is.
Well, I know, but the idea would be that there would be a way to be able to break that up into playable parts.
There isn't. Because once you go into the banquet, you can't stop until you get to Kurthus. It's just the flow of the story doesn't allow it.
Yeah, I know. Also, the other thing is the way the MMO style is set up. It wouldn't be very easy to do at all. So, anyway, well, that's it for A Realm Reborn, and that is also it for the stream tonight. So tomorrow, it appears as of right now. Okay. As of right now, Viewer's Choice Saturday, it is going to be Pokemon Sword and Shield, or just Pokemon Shield. So we will be playing that tomorrow on stream. So I am pretty near the beginning of the game. So so we're going to be going through, maybe get through my first gym battle tomorrow. So I'm pretty excited to do that on stream. Remember, Monday morning, 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, will be a brand new feature on the stream. I will be streaming cycling workouts using Zwift. So it ought to be a lot of fun. A lot of trial and error for the next week or two. So if you come and tune in, bear with me on that. Yep. So that is it for tonight. Thank you, Operator and Will, for joining me as always. Really enjoy and appreciate your help, your jabs, your jeers, and outright mockery.
I am so glad I was here for when you went through the banquet.
I know you were glad. You just wanted to see me suffer.
And, you handled it much better than Railbon did.
Yeah, I did handle it much better than Railbon did. That is true. That is very true.
You didn't fly into a murdering rage, so...
Right. Yes. I was about as sad as that as I was at the end of Transistor. If you haven't played Transistor, you will have no idea what I'm talking about. Those that have, you know. So, anyway, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Back tomorrow night, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. And we are done for the night. Good night. Good night.